Everybody's so creative, especially around the holidays. Here's a holiday pie I've never seen before, and I don't know why. Cut some pickles up and, oh, Santa been naughty. Cut the pickles up in hot dogs and put them in a pie crust, a graham cracker pie crust, and go on and add your gelatin because you want it to look like you wasn't supposed to do that. See how it looked like you get in trouble if you was doing that when you was a kid? You're not a kid though. You can do this. I'm allergic, so I won't be trying this, but you can try with all your guests. Put it on the table after your event and see if anybody's back flipping or cartwheeling. And if not, just check their pulse. See, is it good? You want something else on top of that to add a little flavor? You add it. See that? Put ketchup. You know why? Because you did something different in the beginning. Why not the end? Everybody's so creative. You ever thought about making something to have everybody heads turning at the table to where they probably won't talk the whole meal after they see it? Here's something. Get yourself some boneless chicken breasts and slice them down. And then you want to line a mask. Yes, an old mask you have. Or go in your children's closet and see if they have anything left from Halloween. And then you want to layer those chicken breasts right down in that mask. And then put cheese in the middle. See how that looks? Now put it in the freezer for 15 days or however long it takes to freeze up to get that mask shape. Now get yourself some McCain smiley face and put them on a baking sheet. This will make your dinner come out really, really quick because you don't have to do the work of peeling those dirty potatoes. Now put it in the oven as long as you want, depending on if you want it to look burnt or crunchy or if you like it golden brown. It doesn't matter, however you like it. Now put some Parmesan cheese on it in a pan that's on low heat and put it in the shape of something you've probably seen before. I've seen it, but I'm not quite sure where I've seen it. See that symbol? Now, you get yourself some Parmesan cheese along with paprika and wrap it right around that symbol. See how it looks like fire? And it's getting a little scary. I'm a little afraid of that mask. Oh, see how a child, if they were around, they probably would run real fast from the table, but you don't have to because you're an adult. Now you put flour over top of that. See how it reminds you of the movie The Mask? Oh, or maybe Silence of the Lambs? I'm getting a little confused here. Now you put yourself some egg right on top of that scary mask, and you want to drench it in some breadcrumbs. See how I'm getting a little scared, but I'm an adult and I got to pull it together? Look how that looks. It looks like something probably hanging on the walls in some sort of museum. Now you want to put it in 799-degree oil for 65 days or until it looks burnt or crunchy or golden brown like this. See how it looks good and not as scary as it did at first? Oh, I probably could deal with this. Now you want to put it on the table and assemble it around all your guests to make them think you really know what you're doing. Put some mozzarella cheese on there. Why? Because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Now you want to decorate it with all sorts of little smushed up roasted tomatoes. See how the mouth looks all scary? Like it's saying, ooh, 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 ooh. And it looks kind of like the horns is coming out. And I probably want to stop talking about this because I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to keep going. See, now you want to dump paprika all over that because you just want to make it red. And I'm not sure why. Probably because it looks a little scarier than it did when it came out the other way. Now it's getting different. Now it's looking different to the eye and making me sort of want to cry, but I'm not. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not. See how I pulled it together and now they're making it happen to the smaller ones too? See how it started off happy and now it's getting a little sad? Uh-oh. Put ketchup in the eyes for the ones that love. Everybody's so creative. Oh, cheese. I know this is going to be good. Get you some ramen that's already cooked. Yes, it's cooked. Put some egg on top and beat it. You want to layer the cheese at the bottom so nothing will burn. That's the reason we're doing it here, and cheese makes everything good. Loads and loads of seasonings because you want to make sure it's lots of flavor through those noodles. If you don't have seasonings, go down to Kiki's house. But she's going to direct you to Keisha's house because she's sick of us. Yeah, get you some butter, put that on top, and more cheese because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Oh, backflip it. See how it looks like cornbread that probably didn't rise in the oven? See how the butter is all around the sides and you can imagine that it probably will taste a little greasy, but you want to try it anyway? Oh, it's like a big flapjack of macaroni and cheese. Is it good? You gonna try this? Oh, look at the middle. See how it looks like noodles that you didn't mix up? Because you didn't. It's going to taste all different as you're biting through. Is it good? She good? Oh, you want everybody's so creative. Oh, you want something for your kids to be talking about all night long? Make this pasta for them. They'll be talking about it. Pasta with butter. Add some vegan pesto, and I don't know why vegan, just to add some boiled, tasteless chicken and cheese. Everybody's so creative. What do we have here? This is probably something I've never seen in my life, and you haven't either. Write all this down, guys. You're getting this for free. Make a little vegan Caesar salad. That looks delicious. Put yourself some non-chicken in a pan. Flip it with your fingers till it's brown, and don't add any seasoning. Get some tasteless rice paper and put that salad on top with your non-chicken and roll it up. Oh, a chicken Caesar wrap. Roll it like a baby's blanket, real tight. See how that looked like it's just plain? And you ever seen the movie The Fly when he was in the cocoon? You good? Everybody's so creative. I know how you love macaroni and cheese, so here's a twist on macaroni and cheese. Get yourself some boxed macaroni, but don't add the packet of cheese. Get some Swiss Miss hot chocolate and pour it in there with the macaroni. Add some milk and marshmallow fluff. I just saw the movie The Stuff just recently. If you know, you know. Now mix it up real good. See how that looks like something you probably wouldn't do? But you can do it because it's different. All right, put some yogurt in the bottom of a glass and add that chocolatey macaroni. And put yourself some marshmallows on top. It's like s'mores. Oh, and add some strawberries. You know why? For color. It looks so delicious. Add marshmallows on top and get some chicken strips in a bag. Put them in the microwave. You see how it's done. Add as much time on it as you like and dip and dunk. Oh, look how that looks like a chocolatey s'mores dipping sauce. Is it good? Oh, it's good. I bet you want to try this out with your children. And they'll have so much fun dipping and dunking and see their faces when they take a little bite. Everybody's so creative. See how that looks like we probably wasn't supposed to do that? Well, what they do? We did. There's no other reason you would do it that way. They ain't study. See how it looks like you probably wouldn't want to see that? I want to see. You're seeing it here. Is it different? See how beautiful that looks? Let me see. It looks picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. Is it John or Kiki's? See how it looks so differently different to the eye. We're going for it. Ah! Everybody's so creative. You ever thought about making your collard greens in a way that you've never made before? In a way that'll have heads turning and looking at you with all sorts of faces? Here's a way. So you get yourself a fresh bundle of collards and cut the stems off, only off the ends. You want to keep the stems in the leafy part because you want the texture. That's what we're going for, lots of texture. And you want to put them right in a pot. Make sure it's heaping over top. I know what you're thinking. No, you don't have to wash them. You know why? Because you want all that earthy flavor. See how it look like it's floating around in dirt? Because it is. That's what we're going for. Now you pour some of that dirt off. There you go. And cook it down. Now you want to add your seasonings. Add some sugar. Oh, Josh, you got to be joshing me. Okay, I guess we're making like a collard Kool-Aid. That's what we're going for. Sweet and bitter. Oh, now you add some vinegar. Now stir it around. Oh, you can't. You know why? Because you didn't cut them up. That's why. So just let them sit there just the way they were. And let them get that nice flavor on. See how it looks like it did when we put it in there except wilted? Because that's what's going on here. Oh, no smoked meat, no seasoning? This is something very different to the eye. My mother never made it this way. But it's not saying she was making it right. Now cut it because it's going to be very tough. And oh, everybody's so creative. You ever been sitting at home on your birthday going, I don't want to be regular this year. I just want to do something crazy. How about I make myself a fish cake? Well, here's a recipe that'll have you get going real quick. Get yourself some fish in a can, some mackerel, some tuna, some sardines, whatever you got, and dump that in the bowl. Now you want to make a cake. That's right, get a box cake. If you don't have one, go down the street to Kiki's house. Kiki got lots of box cakes. She has 8 children. There's always a birthday going on in that house. And then add the fish right to that cake batter. That's right, I know you're looking like, what? Yes, if you don't have any fish, go on past John, but you got to get John $5, and he'll go down the street to the fish man and get you some fish to cut up in there. And then you want to icing it down. There you go. See that? When you make these, make sure you don't tell Kiki's kids that you did this, because then they're going to tell their mom, and we ain't going to be able to borrow nothing else. You good? You all right? Everybody's so creative. Here's a recipe to have heads turning and stomachs burning. I guarantee you that. Get some chicken breasts or some little chicken tenders raw and put them in a bowl with hot water and chocolate. Put them on for about 16 minutes. Then go ahead and crunch up some spaghetti noodles. I know what you're thinking. What are we making? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Stir it up. Make sure you stir it up. If it looks chocolatey or poop-like, it's right. And go ahead and put some bugs in there. Things that look bug-like. And then go on and add your little hay, because that's what it looks like. Do anything that you wouldn't normally do. And then stir it around and put it in there for about 7 more minutes. Clean up now because you don't want people to think you don't know what you're doing. Now take it out. See how it looks different, but like nothing you would eat? That's what you're going for. You're going for, huh? Now take all that and dump it right into another bowl because you don't want to eat out of that glass bowl. It's hot. Now look at there. See how it looks like it did when you put it in? And it looks like it might not be done? Look at, oh, I don't know if that's right. It's raw. Everybody's so creative. Microwavable pizzas can be made right at home. You don't have to grab them out the frozen food aisle anymore. Get a boneless chicken breast and leave it right in the package. And add ketchup and loads of Italian seasoning. I know what you, fix your face. I know y'all like, huh? But no, this is probably something different to my eye because I know it's going to be different to yours. Now go ahead and put loads and loads of cheese on after you've microwaved it for 5 seconds. You don't have to go through all the trouble of asking them to add extra cheese on the phone and then you get there and it don't look like the cheese is extra. It's extra here because you made it yourself. See how oozy doozy it look? One thing about this, you know how it was made. You know it was made ridiculous. So if it's up to you to eat it, go ahead and put the hill of the bread right on top. Yes, it's going to make a delicious crust. I know you're like, that don't look like pizza. But give it some time. It might look familiar to you. Then again, it might not. Now flip it because you got to show off for your friends. Now pull the lid off. Let's see how it looks. Oh, you get a whole piece of chicken breast if you forgot. We did. Oh, it's raw. You know what? Don't do this, y'all. Go on to sleep. Y'all ain't hungry, right? Everybody's so creative. Just like Usher put on a great Super Bowl halftime show, a lot of people headed home to do things crazy. Here's a recipe to make you think a little different about going over to people's homes. Get yourself a head of some sort, off of an animal. I won't be doing it. Why? Because I just turned vegan today. Congratulations to me. Now, after you get that head off an animal, I don't know where you're going to get it from, but if you get it, throw it in the dishwasher. You don't wash dishes anyway. We use our hands for everything, and we don't use bowls. We just use one casserole pan. See how it... Oh, my goodness. I got to stop horsing around. Now go ahead and put some peanut butter in a container. Why are we doing this? I don't know. I didn't head home to do anything crazy, but you can because you grown. Don't let nobody tell you you can't be heading home to do things like this. Now flip that head right on around because you don't want anybody to see the eyes and the teeth. It might make them a little nervous. Might make them think you're going to bite them. So go ahead and flip it around until it's covered. And then when you put that out on the table, run like crazy because you don't know what's going to happen after you do this. Why you don't have anybody at your Super Bowl party? Probably because of this. Ah!